stalking and murder in Wichita, Kansas.
For 3 decades, Wichita, Kansas has lived with a murder mystery.
This case involves at least 10 murders by a man who, in letters to police, called himself a monster.
The serial killer who nicknamed himself BTK. Bind them, torture them, kill them.
10 victims strangled without mercy.
We have torture devices.
He commented to me at one point, "I'm sorry, I know this is a human being, but I'm a monster."
January 1974, 4 members of the Otero family are tied up and strangled, including 2 children, 9-year-old Joseph and 11-year-old Josephine, who is hanged from a basement pipe.
What did you do to Joseph Otero?
I put a plastic bag over his head and then some cords and tightened it. This is Otero. I had never strangled anyone before, so I really didn't know how much pressure you had to put on a person or how long it would take. And I strangled Josephine. She passed out, and then put a bag on Junior's head. Josephine woke back up, and I took her to the basement and hung her.
I opened up the door of the kitchen, the back door. I ran down the hall, opened the door and looked and saw my mom and my dad there. My dad's tongue was halfway bit off. He had a belt around his neck. My mom was beaten. Felt like physically having your chest ripped open and your heart pulled out. It changed my life instantly.
3 months later, BTK struck again. His next victim was Catherine Bright, who he had never seen before the day he drove by and saw her entering her home. Then he broke in, and when strangulation didn't work, he stabbed her 2 to 3 times in her side and back. 3 years later, when BTK entered Shirley Vian Relford's home, he actually told her he planned to tie her up so he would need to put her children in another room. So BTK got the woman's kids settled in the bathroom with toys and blankets, and then put a bag over her head, and then strangled her to death. And when his wife was pregnant with his second child, a daughter, he was out murdering his 7th victim, Nancy Fox.
December 1977, BTK bound and strangled 25-year-old Nancy Fox and added a twist. He reported the murder to police himself.
You will find a homicide at 843 South Pershing, Nancy Fox.
Then the killer sent a chilling letter to a local TV station that read in part, "How many do I have to kill before I get a name in the paper or some national attention?"
Nancy Fox broke in, told her we'd have to tie her up and have sex with her. I took the belt and then strangled her.
As BTK killed his 6th victim, his wife Paula Rader was pregnant with the couple's 2nd child, a daughter.